Hello everyone, welcome back to Indian Online School. So today I am here with another set of Olympiad exam. So as you can see that today we are going to discuss grade 4 question paper. Okay, we are going to discuss grade 4 Olympiad exam. And this is of 2019 sample paper that we are going to discuss. Okay, so as you know that every paper of Olympiad exam has divided into four parts. Okay, into four sections. So the first section that we are going to have is a logical reasoning. Okay, and after logical reasoning we have another section which is mathematical reasoning, and after mathematical reasoning which we have a third section which is everyday mathematics, and after that we have achiever section. So achiever sections contain 5 questions only, and each question carries 2 marks. Okay, and achiever section, what we can say, is a little bit difficult to the rest of the sections. And if we have to talk about rest of the sections, so rest of the sections contain 10 questions each. Okay, and every question carries 1 mark. So that's how, if we are going to make total, so this paper is of 40 marks. Okay, 10 marks for logical reasoning, 10 marks for mathematical reasoning, and 10 marks for everyday mathematics, and 10 marks are there for achiever section as well. Okay, so let's start. Let's see what is there in the logical reasoning. So we are going to start with the first section first. Okay, so that is logical reasoning. So here you can see first question over there. In logical reasoning we have to solve question with some reason that why this question is there and why this answer should be the correct answer for that. Okay, we need to find the relationship between the question and the given option, and the suitable option, the most suitable option will be our correct answer. Okay, so let's begin. So the first question here you can see is, find the combination of the numbers so that the given letters are arranged accordingly to form a meaningful English word. Okay, so what we need to do, we can see over here some letters are given over there, and with each letter is assigned with one number. Like R is a number 1, C has a number 2, W has a number 3, N has a number 4, O has a number 5. Okay, so now what we are supposed to do here, we have to arrange all the letters like this that they can form any meaningful word which is English word. Okay, they need to form any meaningful English word. Okay, so let's try to form it. Okay, let's go to the option A. So option A is 2 4 1 5 3. 2 means a letter C, 4 means a letter N, 1 means a letter R, 5 means a letter O, and 3 means a letter W. Is it any word? No. Such kind of word is not there in the English dictionary. Now let's move to the option number B, which is 2 1 5 3 4. So 2 is for C, 1 is for R, 5 is for O, 3 is for W, and 4 is for N. So what word we can see over here? That is CROWN, crown. Yes, crown is a word. Okay, so what we can say, option B can be our answer. Okay, let's move to option C. So what we can see over here, number 2 is here, 2 represents C, then 3 is for W, 1 is for R. Okay, after that 5 is for O and 4 is for N. Okay, so the word whatever here is like CWRON, that is not a word. Okay, so option C cannot be our correct answer. Now let's move to the option D, which is 3 4 5 2 1. W N O C R. Okay, is it any word? No, this is not a word. So that's why option D cannot be our answer. So the only correct option is option B. Okay, which is crown. Okay, now let's move to the question number 2. Here you need to find the missing number. So what number should be here at the place of this question mark? So what number can replace this question mark? Okay, so for this you can see 6 cups are here and every cup has some number. Okay, so we need to find the relationship between the numbers. whatever the number written over there on the cups. Okay, we need to find the relationship between them. Okay, so you can see 225 is there, and on the next cup 275 is there. Okay, now and the next 325 is there. So what is happening over here? So numbers are increasing. Numbers are increasing. Okay, so by how much they are increasing? We need to find that. Okay, so you can see on the first cup 225 is there. Now on the second 275 is there. So we need to find the difference between them to find out that how much they are increasing. Okay, so what is the difference between 275 and 225? When we are subtracting these two numbers, what we are getting? We are getting 50. Okay, so what we can say that there is a difference of 50. Okay, now 275, and if we add 50 to this number, we will get 325, correct? So what we are supposed to do here, we again have to add 50 into it, and when we are adding 50 to 325, we will get 375. So what will be our correct answer? 375 will be our correct answer. Understood? Okay, now let's move to the question number 3, which is, here you need to find out odd one out. Okay, which one is odd one out? Okay, so option A is shirt, option B is pant, option C is purse, and option D is jacket. Okay, so what we can see over here, the shirt is a cloth that we wear, the pant is also a part of cloth only that we wear, and option D, jacket, is also we used to wear. Okay, but this handbag we used to carry, we are not wearing it, we are carrying it. Okay, so that's why what we can say, option C is odd one out. Okay, now let's move to the question number 4. Question number 4 is saying that if all the symbols are removed from the given arrangement, okay, some kind of given arrangement is given to you. Now you need to check if you are going to remove it. Okay, if all the symbols are going to be removed from the given arrangement, then which of the following will be the third to the left of the eighth element from the right hand? Okay, it seems little bit confusing. Okay, so what we will do, we will divide the question into two parts. Okay, so first the question is saying that which of the following will be the third to the left of the eighth element from the right hand. So first we will take eighth element from the right hand. Okay, first we will find out that which element is eighth from the right hand. Okay, so let's count it now. Okay, before that the question is saying that we have to remove all the symbols, so let's do it first. Remove all the symbols. We will remove this symbol is going to be removed, this symbol is going to be removed, this one. Okay, so now we have removed all the symbols. Now we have to check that which element is there from the eighth from the right hand. Okay, let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So eighth element from the right is 4, number 4. Okay, now the question is asking for which will be the third to the left of eighth element. Okay, third to the left of, which means we have to move towards left now. Okay, and if since we are moving towards left, so we have to move till third element to the eighth element. Okay, so eighth element is number 4. As we all know that this is a right side and this is a left side. So for if the question is asking about we have to move towards left side, so we have to move this side, correct? Now this is a eighth element, which is a number 4. So now we need to count third element from a number 4. So it will be 1, 2, 3. So A is a third to the left of eighth element from the right hand. So that's how we are getting our correct answer, which is letter A. Understood? Okay, let's move on. So the next question that we have is, here we need to select a figure from the options which when replaced in the blank space. Okay, here at the place of this question mark. So we are getting our correct answer. Here we have to place that figure so we can complete this figure. Okay, complete this pattern. Okay, so just look at the pattern first. So what is happening over here? These opposite sides are blank. Okay, these opposite sides you can see are blank, white in color, and this has a blue color. If this has a blue color, so the figure that will be here, that also has a blue color here. Okay. Now, after that, you can see green ball is there, white ball is there. Okay, you can see green ball is there, then white ball is there. Then again green ball is there, then again white ball is there. Then after white, green is there, then white is there, then green is there, then white is there. So what should become? Green ball should become here. Then after green, white ball should become here. Okay. Then after white, green ball should become here. Then after green, white ball should become here. Okay. And this should be like this, and here blue color should be there. Okay, so we have completed our pattern like this. Now we have to go through the option and find out which option will be the correct option for this. Okay, so the option should have blue color over there, and green white sequence is there. Okay, so if we are going through option A, so it has blue color, yes, and it has green white sequence, yes. So what we can say, option A is our correct answer. Okay, option B is similar to that one. Okay, it has a blue color, but if we are going through the small wall, so what we can see, the sequence they are following is white green, and we want sequence green white. Okay, so that's why option B cannot be a correct answer. Option C and option D are already out from the option, like the correct option race, because they have white color over there and we need blue color. Okay, so that's why option C and option D cannot be a correct answer. Understood? Okay, let's move on. So now in the sixth question, the question is asking about the code language. Okay, so question is saying that if in a certain code language, ROPE rope, okay, ROPE rope is written as, R is written as this, O is written as at, now P is written as hash, and E is written as dollar symbol. Correct. Now the code of wire is also given over there. So in this wire, how wire is written? So W is representing by this pound sign, okay, and R is representing by percent sign, and R is representing by this that we all know, and E is here by dollar sign. Okay, so what we can say, R means this copyright, C sign, O means at sign, P means hash sign, and E means dollar sign, W means this pound sign, I means this percentage sign, R is already done, E is already done. Okay, now the question is asking for the code of Y, WIPEY. Okay, so how we are going to find it? So W means this, this pound sign will come here. Okay, I means what? I means this percent sign. P means what? P means this hash sign. E means what? E means this dollar sign. Okay, so what is the code that we have find? That this pound sign, percent sign, pound, percent, hash, and dollar. So in out of the given option, which is the correct, which is similar to this, so option D is similar to that one. Okay, option D is exactly same that the code that we have formed. Okay, so that's why option D is the correct answer. Okay, now let's move to the next question, which is question number 7. Okay, now the question number 7 is saying that which of the following figures do not have any line of symmetry? Okay, we know that line of symmetry means that line of symmetry is something that divides the certain figure into the similar parts. Okay, it can be 2 parts, it can be 4 parts, it can be 3 parts, but the line of symmetry divides the certain figure into similar parts. Like all the parts should be similar to each other. Okay, should be same to each other. Okay, so let's talk about option A. So what we can see over here, if we are going to draw like this, and if we are going to draw like this, then all the parts are equal, all the parts are similar to each other. Okay, so what we can say, it has 2 line of symmetry. But the question is asking that which figure do not have any line of symmetry. Okay. Now, if we are moving towards B, so what we can say that B has a diagonally line of symmetry, not horizontal, not vertical. We can say that it has a diagonal line of symmetry. Okay. Now, if we are moving towards C, so what we can see over here, that if we are going to uh, like go like diagonally, so it has no line of symmetry according to diagonal line of symmetry. And if we are going through vertical, then it has no vertical line of symmetry. And if we are going through horizontal, then in horizontal also there is no line of symmetry. Okay, so what we can say, the option C is the only option which has no line of symmetry. Okay, so that's why option B has also horizontal and vertical line of symmetry. Okay, so what we can say, option C is the only option that do not have any line of symmetry. Okay, so that's why option C is our correct answer. Now let's move to the question number 8, which is like how many meaningful words can you form from the third, from the eighth, 10th and 18th letters of the given alphabet series. Okay, so first we need to find the third letter. Which is the third letter? 1, 2, 3. This is the third letter. Now we need to find about eighth letter. So which is one is eighth letter? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one is our eighth letter. Okay. Now we need to find which one is our 10th letter. So eighth letter is B, so the 10th letter will be X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, eighth letter will be W only. And 10th letter will be A. Now, which one is our 18th letter? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18th letter will be R. Okay, so the alphabets that we have is N W A R. Okay, out of the four letters, the what we have, so what word we can form? Okay, so we can see that how many meaningful words we can form out of the given letters of this word. Okay, so if we are going through like W A R and won. Okay, so won is the only word that we can form out of the given four letters. Okay, so only one letter we can form, so that's why option B is a correct answer, which is 1. Okay, now let's move on. So the next question that we have is, among 5 children, Ritesh, Sakshi, Kirti, Priya and Manya, each of different heights. Okay, every student has different heights. Okay, let's see. We have 5 children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, question is saying that Ritesh is taller than only Priya, which means Ritesh is taller than only Priya. Ritesh is no, not going to be taller than anyone else. He is taller than only Priya, which means Priya will be at the end only, because Ritesh is taller than only Priya, so nobody can be after Priya. Okay, because Ritesh, question is saying that Ritesh is taller than only Priya. Okay, so that's why Priya should be at the end and Ritesh should be before Priya. And Kirti is shorter than only Manya. Okay, Kirti is shorter than only Manya, which means Kirti should be at the second place and Manya should be at the first place, because Kirti is shorter than only Manya, and rest of the three, Kirti is taller than all. Okay. Now, who among them is shortest in the height? Now, who is left? Manya has done, Kirti has done, Ritesh and Priya has done. So, Sakshi is left. So, Sakshi will be here. Now, question is asking that who among them is shortest in height? Okay. Who is the shortest one? Priya is the shortest one. So, that's why option D, which is Priya, is the correct answer. Understood? Okay. Now, let's move to the next question, which is a question number 10. Here, you need to find the correct mirror image for the word Brazil. Okay, so as we all know, in the mirror image, what is going to be happen? The upside. Okay, so that is the only change that is going to be happen in the mirror image. Okay, now let's see. Brazil is given over there, and we need to find the mirror image for the word Brazil. Okay, so what it can be. So L is like this. So L should be like this over here. I will remain same in its mirror image. Z will be like this. Okay, A will remain same in the mirror image itself. R will looks like this, and B will looks like this. Okay, now we need to find out of the given option, which option looks exactly same as we have written. Okay, so if we are going through the option number A, so what we can see over here, every letter is similar to that one, but R is in its original position. Okay, R cannot be like this in its mirror image, so that's why option A cannot be a correct answer. Now let's move to the option number B, where we can see L is written like this, I is this, Z is similar to that one, A is also similar to that one, R is also similar to that one, and B is also similar to that one. Okay, so what we can say that option B is our correct answer. Okay, don't get confused between like option A, option B, and option C. So what is the difference between these two? You can see Z is written over there in the actual position. Okay, so that's why option C cannot be correct answer. And now option D, you can see B is written over there in its actual position. So that's why D cannot be a correct answer. So the only correct answer that we have is option number B. Now let's move to the next section, which is mathematical reasoning. Okay, so here we need to find the relationship that we have done in a logical reasoning, and where we have to do some mathematical operations as well, like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, wherever we need it. Okay, so we have question number 11. So question number 11 is saying that how many shaded triangles must be unshaded, okay, so that 1 by 4 of the given figure is shaded. Okay, so first we will count the number of the parts over here in the triangle. So is this triangle has 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 16 parts, total 16 parts. Now out of the 16 parts, how many parts you can see that shaded over here? So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 8 parts are shaded over here. Okay, and how many parts are unshaded? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 8 parts are not shaded over here. Okay, now the question is asking that how many parts we need to unshade so the fraction becomes 1 by 4. When fraction becomes 1 by 4, so fraction becomes 1 by 4 when we shade only 4 parts. When only 4 parts are shaded, then fraction becomes 1 by 4, because only 4 parts are shaded, then the fraction where is 4 by 16. And when we reduce 4 by 16 to its simplest form, it will be 1 by 4, because 4 ones are 4 and 4 fours are 16, correct? So we need to shade only 4 parts. Now we can see over here 8 parts are already shaded. Okay, so how many parts we need to unshade to make it 4? So we will unshade 4 parts. Okay, like 1 2 3 4. 4 parts we need to unshade. Okay, so that's how it becomes like 1 by 4 fraction of the shaded part. So we need to unshade 4 parts. So that's why option D, which is 4, is our correct answer. Understood? Okay, let's move to the next question, which is a question number 12. And the question is saying that find the sum of third multiple of 11. Okay, which is the third multiple of 11? 11 ones are 11, 11 twos are 22, 11 threes are 33. So third multiple of 11 is 33. Okay, I think that you all know what is the multiple. So multiple is the something that comes in a table of the given number. Okay, now what we can say that can divide the given that can be divided by the given number. perfectly without any reminder. Now, the question after this is saying that the difference between the common factors of 8 and 10. Okay, what are the common factors of 8 and 10? If we are going through the common factors of 8 and 10, so what we can say that common factors are 2 and 4. Okay, because 2 in the table of 2, 8 is also there, 10 is also there. In the table of 4, 8 is also there, and 10 is also there. Yes, so these two are the common factors of 8 and 10. Okay, now the question is saying that the difference between the common factors. So we need to subtract them. For finding the difference, we need to subtract these two numbers. So when we are subtracting these two numbers, what we are getting? We are getting a number 2, correct? And here is a number 33. Now the question is saying we need to find the sum of these two. So we will add them. 33 plus 2. Sorry. So only common factor is 2 and 1. Okay, the common factors of 8 and 10 are 2 and 1. Mistakenly, I have written 4 over there, but 4 is not a factor of 10. Okay, so the common factors that we have is 2 and 1 only. And when we are subtracting 2 and 1, what we are getting? We are getting 1 only. Okay, so now we need to add 33 with 1. So what we are getting? 34. Okay, so that's the option C, which is 34 is our correct answer. Now let's move to the question number 13, which is like the number shown on the abacus is written as this. Okay. So now first what we can do, first we can go through the abacus and write the numbers. What is abacus is showing over here. Okay. So at the lakh place, it is showing a number 3. So I'm writing it over here, number 3. Then after number 3, at the 10,000 place, it is showing that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5. Then after number 5, at the 1,000 place, the number is 1, 2, 3. Okay, at the hundreds place, the number is 2. At the tens place, the number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And at the ones place, the number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so what number it is forming actually? So it is at the lakh place 10,000, 1,000, 100, 10 and 1. So the number is actually forming over here is 3,53,261. Okay, now we need to go through the option and check which number is the same as this one. So 353, 100, 267. No, that is absolutely correct. Now, absolutely incorrect. Now, let's move to the option number B, which is like 3, 10,000, 50, 300,000, 267. This is not a correct way to write the number. So, option B is a wrong one. Now, 3 lakh 53,267. Yes, our number is this only. So, that's how the option C is the correct answer. Okay. Now, let's move to the question number 14. The question number 14 is saying that Sneha went for playing at 3:15 p.m. and returned home 1 hour 15 minutes later. Okay, which of the following clocks shows the time she came back home? Okay, so what we need to do here? So Sneha went for playing at 3:15. Okay, 3:15 is here. Now she returned home 1 hour 15 minutes later. So we need to add 1 hour 15 minutes over here. When we are adding 1 hour 15 minutes to 3:15, what we are getting? 5 plus 5, 0. Okay, carry over 1, 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4. So she returned home at 4:30 p.m. Okay, now the question is asking that which clock showing the time that she came back home. So in the first clock, if we are going through, so it is showing 4:10. So that cannot be a correct answer. So that's why option A is not a correct one. Now option B is showing 4, 5. So that's why this cannot be a correct answer. Now option C is showing 430. So yes, 430 is a correct answer. That's why option C will be our correct answer. Now option D is showing 435. So that's why it cannot be a correct answer. That's why option D is out of the race. Okay, so that's how we are getting our correct answer, which is option number C. Now the next question that we have is, you need to find the perimeter of the given figure. Okay, as you all know, the perimeter of any figure is what? Then this is nothing. What we need to do, we need to find the total distance. For finding the perimeter, we just need to add all the sides, whatever given in the questions, we need to add them, and we are ready with our perimeter. Okay, so what we need to do here, so in this questions also, we need to add all the given sides. Okay, then we will be ready with our perimeter. Okay, so let's start. So 2 plus 3, 5. Okay, 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 plus 3. Okay, and you can see the measurement of this side is not given over there. As we all know that this is a kind of rectangular shape. So the 3, if this is 3, so this will also be 3. Okay, 2 is this one, 3 is this one is 3, this one is 3, this one is 3, this one is 3. Now this one is also 3, this one is also 3, this one is 9, and this one is 5. Okay, if this side is not given over there, so this will be 2, because this will be opposite to that side, so that's why this will be 2 only. Correct. Now this whole side is given over there 12. Okay, this side is not given to us, so we need to find it. How we are going to find it? So you can see over here, this uh, uh till here it is 3 centimeter, correct? So it will be 3, and till here it is 5 centimeter. Okay, so 5 plus 3 is what? 5 plus 3 is 8. And when we are going to subtract 8 from 12, what we are getting? We are getting 4. So that's how we are getting the measurement of this side, which is 4 centimeter. Understood? Now let's solve it. 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 plus 3 is 11, 11 plus 3 is 14, 14 plus 3 is 17, 17 plus 3 is 20, 20 plus 4 is 24, 24 plus 9, what we are getting? We will get 33. Okay, then 33 plus 5 is 38, 38 plus 2 is 40, 40 plus 12, what we are getting? 40 plus 12 is 52. So that's how we are getting our answer, which is option number D, 52. Okay, so let's move to the next question, which is question number 16. Okay, so what we need to do here, the question is asking for the value of y plus x. Okay, so for this, we need to find the value of x and the value of y as well. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to go through that division, and then we have to find the value of x and y. So it will be like little bit confusing for you, that how you're going to find the value of x and how you will find the value of y. Okay, so what you will do for this, you can divide these both things. Okay, so you can go through the proper division, like what number is given to you, the number is this, and you need to divide it with 15. Okay, so now you can see the 14 is here, which is smaller than 15, you cannot divide it. So what you will do, you will take this 146. Okay, and which is the nearest and smaller number to the 146, which comes in our table of 15, is 135. And how many times is 135 is there in the table of 15, which is 9 times. 15 nines are 135. Okay, so now let's subtract it. What we are getting? 6 minus 5 is 1. 4 minus 3 is also 1. Then we will bring this 7 down. Now 117 is there, you can see. Now we have to divide it by 7, and what we are getting? We are getting 105. Correct? Now let's subtract it. What we are getting? 7 minus 5 is 2. 1 minus 0 is 1 only. Correct? And then we will bring down this 0 again. Now we all know that 15 8s are 120. Now 120 minus 120 is 0. Okay, so what we are getting? At the place of x, we are getting 9. And at the place of y, we are getting a number 2. Yes, so what we can say, the value of x is 9, the value of y is 2. And the question is asking that we need to find the sum of both the digits. Okay, so what will be the sum? 2 plus 9 will gives us 11. So that's how we are getting our number answer, which is 11. Okay, now let's move on to the next one, which is here you need to find that which of the following option is incorrect. Okay, now we need to see that which option is incorrect over here. So if we are going through option A, so what we can see over here in the option A, XL plus CVI is given over there, okay, which is XL plus CVI. So what is the meaning of XL? So XL means what? XL means x is there before L, which means we need to subtract s from L. Okay, and when we are subtracting x from L, what we are getting? So L represent 50, 50 minus 10 is 40, so that is 40 plus, what is the meaning of CVI? So C means 100 and VI means 6. So 100 plus 6 is 106. Okay. And when we are adding them, we will get 146. So yes, this is correct. And in the question, we need to find that which option is incorrect. Okay. Now let's move to the option number B, which is like CD plus LXV is equals to 665. Okay, let's see what is the meaning of CD. So D represents 500. Okay, now 500 minus 100, because C is written over there before D. So we need to subtract it. Okay, so D minus C is 400. So 400 is here. Then we need to add LXV. So what is the meaning of LXV? 50 plus 10, 60. 60 plus 5 is 65. So when we are adding it, we have to get 465. But in the question, it is given over there like 665. So that's, we can say that option B is wrong. Option B is not a correct. That one is incorrect. Now let's move to the option C. What we can see over here, M minus DCL is equals to 315. Correct, 350, which is given over there in the question. M means 1000. M means 1000. 1000 minus DCL. DCL means 500 plus 100, 650. And when we are subtracting 650 from 1000, we are getting 350 only. Yes, now none of these cannot be our correct answer because option B is already incorrect. So that's how we are getting option number B as our incorrect answer. Okay. Now let's move to the next question. In the next question, what is given over there? Like direction is given over there, and we need to follow the same direction as question number 18 and question number 19 as well. Okay. The question is saying the given bar graph is given to us and we need to follow the bar graph to answer the given questions. Now the bar graph is saying that the savings of some person is giving from the month from January to May. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to study the bar graph carefully and answer the questions. Okay, so as you can see over here, so in the month of May, that person's saving is what? If we are going to match it through the axis, so it will be 4,500 because it is between 4,000 and 5,000. So it will be 4,500. Okay, let's write it over here. Now, what are the savings in the month of April? So in the month of April, it is 4,000. Okay, so let's write it over here. Okay. Now in the month of March, the savings are 1,500. Now in the month of February, the savings are 0. In the month of January, the savings are 2,000. Okay, now we need to go through the questions. Now the question is saying if Ravi saved a total of 15,000 from January to May, then how much did he save in the month of February? Okay, the question is asking if he saved uh, 15,000 from January to May. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to add all the numbers whatever given in the question. Okay, let's add it. What we are getting, like 4,500 plus 4,000 will give us 8,500. Okay, now 8,500 plus 15,000 will give us what, 10,000. Okay, because 8,500 plus 1,000 is 9,000, and 9,500 plus 500 is 10,000. Now we need to add 2,000 in it, so it will be 12,000. Correct. Now the question is saying that Ravi saved a total of 15,000 from these months. So what will be saving in the month of February? And if we are going to add all the numbers, we are getting 12,000 only. Okay, so what we need to do here? We need to subtract 12,000 from 15,000. Okay, what we are getting after subtracting these two numbers? We are getting 3,000. So what we can say, that he saved 3,000 rupees in the month of February. Understood? Now, in the 19th question, let's move to the 19th question. The question is saying if Ravi spent 1/5 of the amount of the money he saved in April. Okay, so how much money he saved in April? In April, he saved 4,000 rupees. Then how much did he earn in that month? Okay, so 4,000 rupees are there. Okay, now he spent 1/5 of the amount. So we need to find 1/5 of 4,000. Okay, so what is the 1/5 of 4,000? We need to find it like this. So if we are going to divide it, so by 5, 4,000 going to be divided. How many times? 5 8s are 40, 800 times. Okay, so how much did he earn in that month? So what we have to do here, we need to subtract 800 from 4,000. Okay, so what we are getting if we are subtracting, okay, the question is asking that how much did he earn in that month. Okay, now Ravi spent 1/5 of the amount of the money he saved in April. So then how much did he earn in that month? So we need to, the savings are already given over here, and we have to find 1/5 of that. So that will be 800. Okay, so if we are going to add the savings with the amount that he already spent, so we will get that total, that much amount he earned that month. Okay, in the month of April. So how much amount that he earned? So 4,800 rupees he earned in the month of April. Okay, because 4,000 are savings and 800 is he spent in that month. So if we are going to add the savings and expenses, we will get the total earning. So that's how we are getting 4,800 as his total earning. Okay, now let's move to the question number 20. Question number 20 is saying that if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buckets are equals to 525 milliliter. Okay, now 2 buckets plus 4 bottles is equals to 207 milliliter. Then what is the value of one bottle and one bucket? So what we need to do, as we can see over here, the 5 buckets are equals to 525. Correct. So we need to find the value of one bucket. So one bucket will equals to 525 divided by 5. So we are getting 5 ones are 5 and 5 fives are 25. So that is 105 milliliter. So the value of one bucket is 105 milliliter. Now, if the value of one bucket is 105, so what will be the value of two buckets? So we need to multiply here by 2. So what we are getting, 2 fives are 10 and 2 ones are 2. 210 milliliters is the value of two buckets. Okay, now the value of 4 bottles, if we are going to add with 210, we will get 270. So what we will need to do? So the value of 4 bottles, for this, if we are going to subtract 210 from 270, we will get 60. Okay, so what we can say, the value of 4 bottles are 60. Okay, if the value of 4 bottles are 60, so then what will be the value of one bottle? So the value of one bottle will be 60 divided by 4. So what we are getting? 4 ones are 4, 4 fives are 20. So that's how we are getting the value of one bottle as 15. Now the question is asking what is the value of one bottle plus one bucket. So the one bottle is 15 and one bucket is 500, 105. When we are going to add it, what we are getting? 5 plus 5 is 10, 0. 1 will go there in a carryover form. 1 plus 1 is 2 and 1 is here. So the value will be 120 milliliter. That is option number C. Okay.